Hello there, loyal viewers. This is the VGamerX, so I'm back with some more Pokemon Legends Arceus 2 Life Nuzlocke. Last time we left off, we took down an alpha, and now we have a mission tier to see if we can try to quell Cleavor. But first, little Leanne here is in front of us, so we gotta battle him if we want to deal with Cleavor. But first, as you can see, I did grinding, and now these two are ready to evolve, so I say let's do that right now. And see, one of the plus sides about this game, being able to evolve manually, is that whenever I'm grinding off camera and my Pokemon evolve, you won't get to miss it. I mean, of course, yeah, I can always have the foresight to just, hit the record on the thing, on the controller. Kind of like what I did with Quaxwell when that fully evolved. And look at Dartrix, it's so adorable, just a cute little barn owl face. Saying those things are actually kind of scary because I think I told the story about the I think it was Barrows where I told the story about the barn owl that was in my front yard. Alright, but now Miss Naughty, it is your turn to evolve. Bead Barrel. You got a new idea for a move, huh? What is it? There we go. There's the money. And just in time, too. Alright. And Mogujin is on his last life. Admittedly, I was thinking about trading him because I kind of wanted to get the Baneri, but I decided, you know what, I'll keep him in. He'll be helpful against Cleavor, and if you ever, he'll be the sacrificial lamb. But I guess I'll still keep him out once we get there. I don't want Miss Naughty to die yet. Alright, Leanne. I will fight you off, myself, if you insist. If you wish to avoid a battle, withdraw now while you still can, or face the wrath of my Gumi. Alright, I'll take you on. You don't realize I'm turning you away from your own safety. How sad you are. Go, Gumi. See if you can ooze some good sense over this foolish troublemaker. Aw, look at the cute little goo. Time to get plucked. Aha. Wrath of your Gumi, huh? Look, it barely gave me any experience points. How can this be? I may have been defeated, but my point still stands. It's too dangerous to meet Cleavor now. The only welcome you'll give if you approach him is a flurry of devastating blows. Normally, I'd simply try to make him a simple offering. A nice heaped helping of his two favorite foods, served up with respect by his loyal warden. That's me, of course, is usually enough to please him and soothe the prickliest of moods. But even I, the Cleavor's loyal warden, can't even get close enough to get any offerings right now. Not with the way Cleavor is rampaging and running amok. There's nothing that an outsider like you can do. The ancestors of Cleavor, Wiredeer, and their cohort drew on Almighty Sinnoh's power to protect Pokemon and people alike, so it's said. It is by the grace of our clan that any of us still lives in Vastasui today. Irida, what are you doing here? As you say, Cleavor has grown even stronger, but I'm afraid that strength poses a problem for us. If he was indeed struck by that lightning, could the bolts have been sent by the false Sinnoh that the Diamond Clan bows to? Cleavor means so much to our clan. I'd hoped we could bring the situation under control ourselves, not throw our hands up and ask for some outside for help. But we must save Cleavor from this frenzy. Every moment it continues, the danger grows. If more people in Pokemon are attacked, it will lead to conflict with both the Diamond Clan and the Galaxy team. You, stranger, from beyond the sky, tell me, could your Galaxy people actually fix all this? Could an outsider actually find a way to quell our Lord's frenzy? I can think of something. Very well. Leanne and I will gather foods that please Cleavor in hopes that we might able to get close enough to make him a proper offering. As for you, find a way to close Frenzy, even if you must search every corner of vast Hisui. I don't think I have that time, but okay. A mysterious power now enables you to return to base camps in an instant. I mean, I already knew that. I've been using it. But just in case you... But of course, it's just one of those things where... Just in case you didn't know, it's like the backstrike. Like, you could technically do that whenever you want, but once you already know how to do it... It's like, why bother waiting until the game tells you? Alright. Yeah, I think that's just another side mission. I'll just hold up on that. Good to see you, Callus. And how is your research into Cleavor doing? Swimmingly, I expect. Oh, is that so? Now that's quite the tidbit. So a serving of his favorite foods would normally make Cleavor quite agreeable, is that it? I need to mull over this back at the laboratory. You should come along too, dear boy. And yeah, so yeah, the 3 I caught when I was last session. Of course, those 5 I caught off camera and then immediately released. You know, that's right. Give me all that money for all that catching. And of course, these reports. And of course, these new ones started with B-Barrel and Dartrix now in the family. Alright. Oh. Like that, I'm in the next rank. So according to the information you were able to learn from Iridine Leon of the Pearl Clan, was this a normal course of events that a frenzied Cleavor would be called by a nice serving of his 2 favorite foods? I do wonder. Is it possible that the aromas or some other components of these foods might combine in a way that could not only calm Cleavor but draw him back from his frenzy? By your report, even Cleavor's warden, who looks after Cleavor, knows him well, cannot approach him in his current state. It would be a fool's gambit to get close enough to offer him food. Give me a moment, if you would. I need some time to ponder on this. There ought to be something in my research notes that can help us. Want a little thinking montage? Ding. Yep, knew it. Eureka! We'll simply have to throw the food. You've got quite the arm for throwing things, haven't you, Callus? Might I suggest you take Cleavor's favorite foods and throw them at the Pokemon? Elaborate, please? Yes, it is all coming together. We can use our skill in Pokeball crafting to shape Cleavor's beloved foods into balls, then throw them to achieve the same calming effect, but from afar. A brilliant idea, if I do say so myself. As for what I call these yummy projectiles, well, how about tea time bowls? Puts one in mind of a nice, relaxing afternoon tea, does it not? Why wouldn't you simply call them Leventon balls, Professor? Oh my, with that name it sounds like I'm the one being launched at our friend. In any case, we can rely on the Pearl Clan to gather the necessary foodstuffs, correct? Then you should get back to Grand Tree Arena and let the Pearl Clan know our plan. If we're off to the Grand Tree Arena, best set out from the Heights camp, eh? Alright, on my way. First off, can I make some more room in my satchel? Yay. And yep, he just... One more, yeah, he just jumps up right to up to the thousands. Alright, I'm good. Head on back to the clan and let's go cure a Cleavor. Nope, it's this way. What's the deal with you? Alright, if a Pokemon starts eyeing me, I'll fling an Orange Berry and run while it's distracted. If I just stick to the plan, I'll be fine. Oh, Survey Corps boy. I was about to head out in the field land to gather Tumblestones, but I haven't got as many Orange Berries as I'd like. Are you familiar with Orange Berries? They restore HP to a Pokemon that eat them. So as you might imagine, Pokemon tend to be very interested in them. You see where I'm going with this. Throwing Orange Berries is a great way to distract and avoid wild Pokemon. They're indispensable. With that in mind, can I trouble you to gather 5 Orange Berries for me? How much do I have now? Oh, I got twice as much as you want. Here you go. I gratefully accept this. Gosh, I can't believe you just went through the trouble of finding these for me. No, they were all pocketed. Well, I didn't, but... No, he's just going to tell you what I said. I'm sure you meant to say happy to help, right? Sure you did, you generous soul, you. Let's just tuck these away in my satchel. I won't let your kindness go to waste. Wish me luck with those tumblestones. Also, you can see my old, that starter Arabia I caught last session. The one that had a hand in reducing Mokujin here to his last life. I do like that. Like you can see some of the Pokemon you caught in the pastures. Oh, hi, Mai. My, that Galaxy Hall is one fine building, even from the outside. The Galaxy team certainly got themselves a grand headquarters, I'll give them that. Oh yes, I came because I had some news I thought you might be interested in. Better you actually see what's going on, though. Let's head to, what did you end up calling it? The Heights Camp? We're... I spoke to Wiredeer about what's going on. I told him how you've been trekking all over the Fieldlands, seeking a way to quell Cleavor's frenzy. All this from someone who's not even part of our clan or the Pearl clan. Just some wanderer who fell through a rift into this world. And hearing that, well, you can see how he responded. I trust you appreciate it. Wiredeer's found you worthy, you see, which means you'll need a flute like what we have. Mind demonstrating for him, Mai? This is very important, so listen well. Man, it's like I'm pressing the start button in my copy of Pokemon Pearl. That's a Celestica flute that Mai just played. It's a precious tool that can be used to call on Wiredeer so you can ride upon him. It said that the Celestica flute were gifts from the almighty Sinnoh itself, and now this one's yours. Yay! It's not that grand a gesture, really. I can't play the flute for the life of me. See if you can play that melody. And I just do it. I can't help but wonder if there was originally going to be some sort of like memorization like mini game to that, where like she would play and there would be like button prompts and you had to like memorize them. I feel like that would have made sense for here. Wiredeer, let's open his heart and listened well to the sound of your playing. You received the Mind Plate from Wiredeer. Now, use that Celestica flute wisely and gallop across the lands with the great Wiredeer. You've got a frenzy certain Pokemon to quell at the Grand Tree Arena, haven't you? With Wiredeer, you can gallop across the field lands in no time. So yeah, press the plus button to summon a Pokemon to ride on. You know, seen that guy there? Let's put this little riding to the test. I know that's a side quest, but just for funsies. Before we have to deal with a giant monster. Nice to meet you, young Survey Corps recruit. I hear you have the rare ability to dash over a hill and fail on the back of a Pokemon, yes? Well, why not try your hand at a balloon race? It's a game I invented myself. It's simple, really. You just need to burst as many of my adorable balloons as possible while riding a Pokemon. If you manage to burst, say, 17 balloons, well, that'd be an impressive start. You can find me here anytime, so let me know whenever you feel like testing your skill in the balloon race. I'd say let's try it right now. Ride a Pokemon, smash through the balloons. Ride, and burst them all. Yeah. There's a total of 30 balloons. Let's see how many of them you can burst in 45 seconds. Now get out there and get bursting. So like I said, this is just a little funsies, you know. Before we fight a giant monster, let's have some fun. Why the jump? B the dash. Out the way, angry dudes. Nope, don't want to miss that. Oh, shoot. That's embarrassing. Ah, forget it. I don't want to run out of time, so let's just... I already popped 17 balloons out, who cares? We popped 24, so why not? I just wanted to show that off just for the heck of it. Not bad at all. For someone so good, offer this as a reward. 2 mushrooms. You beat my target at least bursting 17 balloons. Well done, you. And I got me our rare candy. I'll save that for later. But for now, we've got an arena to go to. I ride here upon my noble speed to take on the noble Kleavor. Oh, okay, that was weird. So you say that you Galaxy people came up with a method to try to quell the Lord Kleavor's frenzy. Blah, 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 blah. What? You'll mash up Kleavor's favorite foods into balls so you can throw offerings at him? Well, that's quite an unorthodox approach. You Galaxy people, your inventiveness just blows me away. I mean, now you can make offerings to Lord Kleavor from a safe distance. Oh! I'll lend you my aid if it means we might provide Kleavor with his offering. Let's begin at once. Hold on, Leanne. Don't get ahead of yourself. Whatever the plan is, you'll need Kleavor's favorite plum beans. I brought them, as promised. Gah, that's right. My apologies, Irida. I've forgotten all about you. I admit, as we haven't been able to solve this ourselves, we seem to have little choice but to turn to the Galaxy team. But I still have my doubts whether we should entrust such a thing to an outsider. These Galaxy team people don't share our customs or our values. So prove to me that you're worthy who stand in the presence of our noble Pokemon. You may battle by ordering about the Pokemon you've caught in your little Pokeballs. But on my side, I have a Pokemon close to me as a sister, as one of my blood. If you can defeat Glaceon and me, I'll entrust you with Kleavor's fate. Will you battle us? Hold on a second. I'm not surprised this would be too much to ask a stranger out from outside the sky. Okay, now I'm ready. Yes. Then allow Glaceon's true strength to chill you to your deaths. I had to prep my horse. Go, Thunderhoof. God, I love the fire effect on his mane in this game. Ooh, burn, baby. Ow. And... Ooh, whoa, that was close. I was about to say, attack again, you'll just damage yourself again. I was not expecting that much damage from Swift.